Hi, Vickie Crystalline. So I want to let's chat about energy. So what I've recognized about energy. Now I always felt it in myself of how energy ran through my system, and how I my system ran. So I thought that it was the same for everyone, but it's not what I've discovered. It's different. It's for each and every one of us. There's like a uniqueness to it that I am recognizing as I'm allowing myself to be more just present. It's like even as I walk through my days, it's like I can it's like all my sensory, my whole body, my whole sensory system can recognize when I'm kind of going through like a paradigm shift. I can feel like it's like it's hard to describe. You can't even really describe it. It's just like, like a time warp. You can just feel it, and you can feel the difference of, going through that. That's what I'm really recognizing in my life right now. So, and it happens all the time. It just doesn't happen here and there. It happens all the time through my days, and it's happening more and more. Well, I was talking to my grandson. My grandson, he's almost 19, and he's very aware. He, on his journey, he has really woken up, and he is just really, he is like, he is it. That's what he's just being it. He's just being his life, and I'm just so honored to be a part of his life. Yet we were talking about different energies because he's starting to see energy. So he was talking to me about it, and so what I did is because I've seen these since I woke up, but it's like they're becoming more a part of my physical experience in my everyday life as I become more present. Now, if you guys can see here, like energy, this is what I see, like this type of energy, and then I will see like an aura around it of a different color, or it could be a rainbow around it, or it could even be these fractals that are around it. I'm seeing this type of energy. I see it more and more. And it just doesn't have to be like a body. It could just be energy of anything. It's like everything has its own energy. So it's just showing you a shape of that energy. And sometimes that energy is just waves. And it's all perfect how it shows up. And fractals. Fractals, I see these. I used to see them just once in a while, but I'm seeing this more and more. And where I'm seeing this is actually around people. And the sense that I get when I see this around people, it's like there's a breaking apart of their experience. That's what I feel when I see this around people. And that has really jumped into my experience lately, these fractals. And anybody, if you just, just sit down and be in nature and you just calm your energy and just calm your gaze and your eyes and just calm your gaze and just allow yourself to look at the sky. That's an easy way to see fractals. What's happening now, though, I'm seeing around people. I'm noticing it a lot more, and I'm seeing a lot more, actually, auras, too. Auras are really becoming prevalent in my experience. Also, too, now I see these are like codes, and I usually see these when I'm sun gazing, and I see them when I'm out in nature. I really see these codes right here, and they're all different shaped, and they have all different forms. And when I'm really out in nature is when I really see this. Well, what's happening now in my experience, I'm even noticing these codes around people's energy field. I'm seeing these different codes around people's energy field. So it's like now I'm starting to see the connection of everything. No judgment. I'm just noticing, wow, there's a lot of energy, and energy codes that's going on in their energetic system. Also, too, I see this, and I call it like a fog, but it's like a mist sometimes. Sometimes it's just like a white energy that I see. I used to see it like in the corner of my eye a lot, or or you would see it like in a door. I would see it in a doorway. Well, this is actually happening more and more. It's like it will wisp by me, like this smoky energy will wisp by me, and it always has this energy of it. And I'm seeing this more and more. And actually, what I'm seeing this more and more is around people too. That's what I'm really recognizing on all these energies, on all these different ways of that I'm seeing. And this is just as kind of a limited way I'm seeing, because I see so much bigger than this. But to make it simplify so that you could get a greater understanding, because maybe a lot of you are seeing it. When I wrote this and I showed this to my grandson said, "Oh my God, this is exactly what I'm seeing." And he had looked up, because he's seen these codes right here in his eyes, especially when he was driving. And he looked it up, and they were saying that it was because you rub your eyes too much that you'll start getting these fractals in your eyes. Yet I don't feel any of that. So, and I asked him, I said, "Well, do you feel that is, accurate for you?" And he said no. And that's the thing. You got to feel into any information that's being brought forward to you, and how does it resonate with you? Is it accurate? But yet, where is the information coming from, that is, wow, it's so funny that I'm saying this right now. But where is the information coming from, that you're receiving it? That's what they're showing me right now. So say you're talking to somebody. Wow, it's so funny because yeah, it's amazing how things just show up right now in my life. So say somebody shows up in your life, and maybe you are a present conscious being and you're like seeing this stuff. Maybe you have judgments around that. You got to let all that crap go, because it will like turn it off. Because in the beginning, like a couple weeks ago, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm seeing all this stuff." And I really seen it around my daughter. And so I was like, well, maybe those didn't feel so light, because some of the coding didn't feel so light for me. And so I was trying to fix it. Well, I can't fix it. We cannot fix anybody else until you fix it within yourself. So I just let myself clear and return to the nothingness. What I'm really bringing forward is just return to nothing. Everybody has a right to their experience, where they're at, what they have around them. Everybody has a right, what they're going through. Everyone. Yet you want to help them. You have to help you first. It has to be you first. And you have to anchor it in. It has to be your whole being. It can't be not a part of you. It has to be your whole being. So as you are, intertwining with another, really recognize how you're intertwining with that one. Really recognize how you're responding to something, and watch how your system starts reacting. Really pay attention to this, and don't judge it. Don't judge them, and don't judge you. Just, I'm nothing. Psh, they're nothing. It's all good. It's all good. Let it go, and watch what you discover. What it was bringing up for me is I noticed that when particular people, even in myself, when you rage, it's like it comes from the Kundalini, and because it's like a snake. I learned that in being a shaman, and it's like a snake. Well, what happens is that the energy rises up in this powerful energy. It's just like a straight shot energy, and then the other one is like emotions, so it circulates through the whole body. I can feel it rising in anybody who starts raging, and just not raging, other emotions that people are experiencing. It's like I'm discovering that for the first time in my life, and even outside of myself, and no judgment. It's just like, wow. And so when I witnessed somebody else raging, it was like two beams of lightning just shooting out of their energy, and it was just like swirling, like this vortex just swirling around them. So with that, I just asked for, love and guidance and to send love to that, individual. And it was so funny because it was just like I could feel this overwhelming calmness just come over me. And then I just walked away. Whatever happened over there, I just had to walk away and know that it was perfect in the way that it was. It was. It's all perfect for everyone. For everyone. And so, as I am sending love and light to me, it automatically ripples out of me and sends it to them. So, whatever happened, it is perfect. Yet, we have to let go of what happened to that experience. That's what I've really discovered. Because there's like this tie that we want to make sure that that experience was as light as it could be. And that is a trap for me and for all of us. We truly are nothing. We do it, we walk away, it's done. We can't hold on to anything from any moment. That blogs our energy. That's what I've discovered in myself over just the last couple of weeks. We have to let it all go. So when you're having an experience and you know within your being that something transformed within you, that's all you need to know. Nothing outside of itself. That's where all the connections start. That's where all the feelers go out and things are then created. Let all that go. Because you balanced you. And that's all you have to do is balance your own energy. It's like I went full circle right now in my own energy. I can't even really, it's like they're coming through me, my guides. So, with my own experience, with my own journey, because family, I know this, and I want to share it with my family. Well, I couldn't do that because they didn't want to hear it, especially not from their nana or their mom. And so, what I've done is I've just let it be. I completely let it be. I listen to music as I'm caretaking for my family, and I let all the conversations just go. And then what's funny is one day I forgot to wear my headphones. And it was so funny. I didn't even realize it until halfway through. And it's so amazing how the universe still has my back. So on my way to my daughter's house that morning, it kept saying on my phone, connected to my phone on my thing on my truck. And I was like, that's never said that before. That's really okay. It must be a new upgrade. So I was like, okay, so my phone's connected to my truck, and I just never seen it. So I was like, okay. So then I'm going through my day, listening to my music in my head. And then there comes a point through my day, and I'm like, I feel my ears, and I don't have my headphones on. And I'm like, but I could hear music. I could still hear the music changing. I could hear it all morning, and I didn't even realize I didn't have my phone. And but yet my body was still toned in. It was still doing its thing, knowing exactly what needed to be done, and that's what's happening in the conscious body. Your body is responding to whatever it's going to make it feel its best. When you allow your energy to allow the body to make it feel its best, the body's always going to go to the place that makes it feel its best. That's what I've recognized in myself. So my body's naturally going there. Even if I didn't have my phone was at home, and I didn't even have my headphones. I was just like, okay. So the universe always has our back. Know this. Know this. Be present in your experience. If you're seeing the things, just be in awe. I see this stuff. You're waking up. And the only thing is that I want to bring forward is I'm just not seeing these. I'm seeing so much more, and I'm feeling them. It's like, even like a taste to them. I can't explain it. It's like even unexplainable. It's like all my sensories are just igniting, and they're all together, and they're all doing it together, and I can feel each sense doing it together. So I can't interlock one thing. That's making the message more powerful. It's like my body knows. Truly. I'm not in my head. It's in my body. And not that I don't get in my head. I'm having a human experience, and even that right there is attachment. I'm nothing. Let that go. See how we wrap it? Just like that. I send love to all of you. We got this. We got this. We truly, 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 truly got this. May you be light.